Stop wasting time. Use the right AI for the job. You probably have a million things to do every single day, right? Replying to emails, writing reports, making presentations, trying to figure out what to cook for dinner. It's a constant battle against the clock, and most of us are losing. What if I told you there's an army of digital assistants ready to do all that boring stuff for you for free? This isn't some sci-fi movie. This is happening right now. You're literally leaving hours of free time on the table every single day by not using these tools. Today, I'm going to show you 25 AI websites that are so powerful they feel like cheating. We're not just talking about one or two tools. I've tested hundreds of them to find the absolute best ones that will save you the most time. AI that can write your emails, AI that can design your presentations, AI that can do your scientific research for you. I'm literally giving you the ultimate AI toolkit that will change how you work, study, and live. By the end of this video, you will have a complete system to automate the most time-consuming parts of your day. I'm going to break down exactly which AI to use for which task, so you never have to guess again. I've spent the money and the time so you don't have to. If you follow what I show you in this video, you could save hundreds of hours this year. So, if you're ready to get your time back, let's get started. The first AI is one you've probably heard of, but you're not using it to its full potential. First up, the king of all AI, ChatGPT. This thing is the Swiss Army knife of artificial intelligence. I use it for everything. Drafting emails, brainstorming, coding help, quick planning. Seriously, if you have a problem, your first thought should be to throw it into ChatGPT. I needed to plan a 7-day trip to Japan. I asked it to create a full itinerary. Budgets, train routes, restaurant suggestions. It did it in less than 30 seconds. It's insane. Think about all the time you spend staring at a blank page, an email to your boss, a script for a video like this one, a difficult text message. ChatGPT can write a first draft for you instantly. You just tell it what you want, who you're talking to, and the tone. It's like having a professional writer on standby 24/7. People pay thousands for an assistant. You can get 90% of the value right here for free. Don't just ask it questions, give it tasks. Next, we have Google's powerhouse, Gemini. While ChatGPT is amazing, its free version has a knowledge cutoff. That's where Gemini comes in and absolutely crushes it. Use Gemini when you need up-to-date research. Use Gemini for trip planning. Use Gemini for Google Integrated Help. Because it's connected to Google, it can pull real-time information from the internet. I asked it for the top 5 news stories of the morning. It gave me a perfect summary with links to the articles. It's like having a personal news anchor. This is your go-to for anything that requires current information. Planning a trip? Gemini can check for flight prices. Gemini can check hotel availability right now. Need to understand a trending topic? Gemini can search the web and give you the latest context. It's also deeply integrated with Google's other apps, like Maps and Workspace. Imagine asking it to find a coffee shop near my next meeting and add the travel time to my calendar. It just does it. It's the ultimate real-world assistant. What if I told you that you could get the power of the most advanced AI model for free? That's Microsoft Copilot. This is one of the biggest secrets in AI right now. Copilot gives you GPT-4 quality writing for free and even image generation inside chat. For context, you have to pay a monthly subscription to get GPT-4 access in ChatGPT, but Microsoft is giving it away inside Copilot. It's an unbelievable deal most people don't know about. If you need something requiring creativity, nuance, and intelligence, Copilot is your tool. I use it to draft complex business proposals. I use it to draft creative scripts. But here's the craziest part. It has DALL-E 3 built in. You can be in the middle of a chat, type, "Create an image of a futuristic city with flying cars," and it generates the image right in the conversation. It's a creative powerhouse for writing and visuals, all in one place for $0. Chapter 4. Okay, now let's talk about a problem that ChatGPT and Gemini can't handle. Massive documents. Have you ever been sent a 100-page report or a dense legal contract and your brain just shuts down? This is where Claude comes in to save the day. Claude shines on really long documents. Think reports, contracts, deep analysis. It has a much larger context window, which means it can read and remember way more information at once than other AIs. I literally uploaded an entire book into Claude and asked it to summarize the key themes, find specific quotes. It did it flawlessly. For students, researchers, lawyers, anyone who deals with a ton of reading, this tool is a non-negotiable. You can upload multiple documents at once and ask it to compare them. Imagine uploading 2 different contracts and asking it, what are the key differences in the liability clauses? This will save you hours of painstaking work and could save you from making a huge mistake. Chapter 5. You've drafted your email or report with an AI, but is it ready to send to your boss or a client? Probably not. It needs a final polish. That's where Grammarly comes in. Run your professional writing through Grammarly to fix tone, clarity, grammar fast. This is more than just a spell checker. Grammarly's AI analyzes your writing and gives you suggestions to make it more confident, more professional, more empathetic. It's like having an editor looking over your shoulder. I run every important email and script through Grammarly. It catches awkward phrasing and suggests better ways to say things, which makes me look way smarter. The tone detector is a game changer. It can tell you if your message sounds friendly, confident, or angry before you hit send, which has saved me from so much trouble. If you want to be taken seriously in your professional life, you need to be using this. It's a tiny step that makes a massive difference in how people perceive you. Chapter 6. Sometimes your writing is grammatically correct, but it just doesn't sound right. Maybe you're using the same word over and over, or your sentences are too long and complicated. This is where Quillbot becomes your best friend. Quillbot rewrites and paraphrases to make your text clearer or to avoid repetition. You just paste your sentence or paste your paragraph into it, and it gives you a bunch of different ways to say the same thing. It's an incredible tool for improving your writing style. I use this when my writing feels stale or repetitive. It helps me find new vocabulary and sentence structures to make my points more engaging. It's also amazing for students who need to paraphrase sources for research papers to avoid plagiarism. You can adjust the synonym slider to change how much of the text gets altered, from more faithful to more creative. It's a simple, powerful tool for making sure your writing is always fresh and interesting. If you do any kind of marketing, social media, or content creation, you know how hard it is to come up with new ideas constantly. That creative grind is exhausting. So let's, automate it. For marketing copy, social posts, and ad ideas, Copy.ai or Jasper speed up content creation. These tools are specifically trained on high-converting marketing content, so they know what works. You just tell them your product and target audience. Product: eco-friendly water bottle. Audience: hikers. And they will spit out dozens of ideas. I've used these to generate Instagram captions, YouTube video titles, and even entire blog posts. You can ask for 5 catchy headlines for a new coffee brand, a Facebook ad targeting young professionals. The quality is shockingly good and gives you a massive head start. Instead of spending an hour brainstorming one good idea, you can spend 5 minutes picking the best out of 20 AI-generated ideas. This is how modern marketing teams are moving so fast. Now for the fun stuff, creating images out of thin air. Let's start with the undisputed king of quality, Midjourney. Need artistic or photoreal visuals? Midjourney delivers high-quality creative images via Discord. This isn't for making simple icons. This is for creating breathtaking art. The images are so good they've won art competitions. It's the best tool on the planet for images that look like professional artists or photographers made them. While Midjourney is the artist, DALL-E 3 is the engineer. It's incredible at understanding exactly what you mean. an illustration of a robot teaching a dog how to play chess in a park with the words, "Checkmate human," in a speech bubble. Show result. DALL-E 3 interprets complex prompts to make detailed images, great for quick assets. This is the tool you use when you have a very specific, detailed idea in your head. For example, you can ask for a 3D render of a red chair shaped like an avocado and it will nail it. It's also amazing at including text in images, which other AI image generators really struggle with. Midjourney versus DALL-E 3. Watch the difference. I use DALL-E 3 when I need a specific graphic for a presentation or a website, and I don't have time to hire a designer. I needed an icon for a video that said AI power on it, and DALL-E 3 created it perfectly on the first try. Because it's integrated into ChatGPT Plus and Microsoft Copilot, it's super accessible. If you need an image that follows your instructions to the letter, DALL-E 3 is the most reliable tool for the job. Chapter 10. Creating images is one thing, but what about putting them into a finished design, like a social media post or a presentation slide? That used to take forever. Not anymore. Canva AI integrates design and image editing so you can make social graphics and slides instantly. Canva was already a game changer for people who aren't designers, but their new AI tools are on another level. It's called Magic Studio, and it's built right into the platform you already know and love. You can now just type, "Create an Instagram post" for a 50% off summer sale, and it will generate a complete, editable design for you. It chooses the layout, the fonts, the colors, finds stock photos for you. It also has an AI image generator and a tool called Magic Edit, where you can just circle something in a photo and type what you want to replace it with. It's the fastest way to go from an idea to a finished, professional-looking design in minutes. Chapter 11. If you're like me, your notes are a complete mess, scattered across different apps, notebooks, and random files. Notion is already the best tool for organizing your life, but they've added AI to make it even more powerful. Notion AI summarizes notes, creates action lists, drafts content right in your workspace. This is a game changer because the AI has the context of all your other notes and documents. It lives where you work. Imagine you just finished a long meeting and you have a page full of messy notes. You can just click a button and ask Notion AI to summarize these notes and create a list of action items with owners. It does it instantly. You can also use it to brainstorm ideas for a project, and it can pull information from other pages in your Notion workspace. It keeps everything connected and turns your messy brain dumps into organized, actionable plans. Chapter 12. Meetings are one of the biggest time wasters in the corporate world, especially when you have to take notes and try to participate at the same time. You end up doing both things poorly. So, let's hire an AI to be your personal scribe. Record meetings with Otter.ai, real-time transcription summaries. Connect to Zoom, connect to Google Meet, connect to Microsoft Teams. It transcribes the entire conversation as it happens. This is absolutely revolutionary. You can fully focus on the conversation. Every word is being captured. It identifies who is speaking and timestamps everything. After the meeting, it automatically generates a summary with key points and action items. I use this for all my important calls. I can search the transcript for a keyword or read the 5-minute summary instead of rewatching an hour. It's a must-have for anyone who has a lot of meetings. Chapter 13. The internet is an endless fire hose of information, you know. There are so many articles, blog posts, newsletters, it's impossible to keep up. But what if you could get the main points of any article in seconds? That's exactly what TLDR This does. You just paste a long article into TLDR This to get concise summaries in seconds. The name says it all. Too long, didn't read. This tool solves that problem forever. I use this every single day. When I see an interesting but long article, I don't have time to read all 3,000 words. I just copy the link, paste it into TLDR This, and it gives me a clean, bullet-pointed summary of the most important information. It lets me consume 5 times more information in the same amount of time. It's perfect for staying up to date on your industry, learning new things, or just getting through that reading list that's been piling up. Chapter 14. Sometimes you need answers that are more than just a blog post. You need facts, backed by science. But reading scientific papers is incredibly difficult and time-consuming. So let's use an AI that's trained to do exactly that. Consensus searches scientific literature and summarizes peer-reviewed findings for evidence-backed answers. It's like a search engine, but it only looks at published scientific research. This is unbelievably powerful. You can ask it a question like, "Does intermittent fasting improve focus?" And instead of getting a bunch of random blogs, it will give you direct quotes and summaries from actual scientific studies. It shows you the key findings and even how rigorous the study was. For students, health enthusiasts, or anyone who wants answers based on evidence, not opinions, this tool is an absolute superpower. It cuts through the noise and gives you the truth. Chapter 15. What about questions that have a single, objective computational answer? For that, you don't want a language model that can sometimes make stuff up. You need a computational knowledge engine. Use Wolfram Alpha for exact computations. Use Wolfram Alpha for data lookups. Use Wolfram Alpha for technical queries. This isn't a chatbot. It's a giant brain full of data and models. It's the calculator you wish you had in high school, but for your entire life. What is the nutritional information of a banana? Solve this differential equation. How many airplanes are in the air right now? It doesn't just search the web. It computes the answer based on its curated data. Engineers, scientists, mathematicians, anyone who needs precise, factual answers. It's the back-end brain that powers parts of Siri and Alexa, and you can access it directly. Chapter 16. With all these different AI tools, it can be hard to know which one to use for a specific task. What if there was an AI to help you choose the right AI? Well, there is. HIX AI is an all-in-one writing copilot. Emails adds a GPT finder to pick the right AI. It's like a master dashboard for all things AI writing. It has over 120 different writing tools for just about any task you can imagine. But the coolest feature is the HIX GPT Finder. You describe the task you need to do, HIX recommends Claude. It recommends the best AI model for the job, ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, or something else. It helps you navigate the crowded AI landscape. On top of that, its own writing tools are incredibly comprehensive, combining the power of different models to give you the best possible output for things like social media posts, blog articles, ad copy. It simplifies your AI workflow, so you can focus on the work that matters. Chapter 17. We talked about Grammarly for correctness, Quillbot for paraphrasing, but what if you just want to refine the style of a single sentence? WordTune focuses on rewriting sentences to be clearer, more formal, more casual. Great editing aid. It's a micro-level tool that helps you perfect your writing one sentence at a time. You just highlight a sentence, and it instantly gives you a dozen alternatives. This is different from a paraphraser because it's focused on tone and style, not just changing the words. I use it when a sentence feels clunky, but I can't figure out why. WordTune will show me how to make it shorter, more professional, more impactful. It's like having a thesaurus for entire phrases. It's an incredibly fast and intuitive way to elevate your writing and make sure every single sentence lands perfectly with your audience. Chapter 18. Nobody likes making presentations. You spend 90% of your time just messing with text boxes and shapes, trying to make the slides look decent. It's a huge waste of time. So let's automate the design part completely. Beautiful. AI automates slide design so your presentations look professional in minutes. You just add your content, and the AI handles all the formatting. It's like having a graphic designer build your slides for you. You start by picking a smart slide template, timeline comparison chart. As you add your text and images, the AI automatically adjusts the layout to keep it perfectly balanced and beautiful. You never have to drag a text box again. This means you can focus on what actually matters, your message. I can build a professional-looking 20-slide deck in about 15 minutes with this tool. It's an absolute lifesaver for anyone who has to create presentations regularly. Outro, so there you have it. 25 AI websites that will literally give you back hours of your life every single day. We've gone from all-purpose assistants like ChatGPT to specialized tools that can do your research, design your graphics, and even write your meeting notes. The problem isn't a lack of time, it's using the wrong tools for the job. By building a personal toolkit of these AIs, you're not just working faster, you're working smarter than everyone else. You now have an unfair advantage. So how do you actually make this a habit? It's simple. Morning, get your news and weather from Gemini. Morning, or use Copilot for news and weather. At work, draft your emails and reports with ChatGPT. Record your meetings with Otter.ai. Polish your final text with Grammarly. Make any quick graphics you need with DALL-E 3 inside Copilot. In the evening, if you need deep research for a project or school, use Consensus. And if you have a bunch of articles to read, summarize them with TLDR this. Pro tip: don't try to use all 25 at once. Start with one all-in-one assistant like ChatGPT, or start with Copilot, and pick one specialist tool that solves your biggest pain point. Grow from there. This is the future, and you are now officially ahead of the curve. You have the playbook. Now you just have to use it. If this video gave you even one tool that saves you time, then I've done my job. To help me make more videos like this, do me a huge favor. Like, subscribe, and comment which AI you want a deep dive on next. Seriously, I read every single comment, and I'll make a full tutorial on the most requested tool. Now go save some time.
5-10-year plans are contagious. I attack that shit, I'm tenacious. And if you ain't, get the fuck out of my way then. Got one life, I won't regret it. I will fight until I get it. I'll look back one day from heaven and say, damn, I learned some lessons. And say, damn, I had no questions. I had fun in every second, and the journey was a blessing, yeah. They tell me that I'm never gonna make